to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the opening press conference here for Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin, 1st of April at the O2, live on the Zone. I'm joined by Jermaine Franklin. Well, you might as well move over here now.
Yes, that's what it seems like. I'm going to be over here a lot now, yeah. Might as well find me a little house somewhere, Morecambe or something.
You never know, you never know, you never know. Okay, so let's kind of track back to the last time you were here. How soon did you watch that fight back with Dillian? And did you think anything differently from the result that was called? Obviously, you was in the fight, but when you watched it back, which I'm assuming you did you think any different?
I thought I won. Like I said, I watched it probably like 2 or 3 times. I felt like I won. It was a lot of cheating going on in that damn fight. Like, damn, I just need a little bit of fairness. I kept getting clubbed, low blowed, headbutted, all type of shit. But as soon as I did something, the ref was on me. I'm like, yeah, all I asked for was a fair shake. I know I ain't gonna get a fair shake on everything, but at least keep me protected in the ring. Yeah, so that was the biggest thing I took from it. Besides that, I thought I easily won the fight 7-5.
I mean, look, there was opinion after the fight, and there were people that believed that you had done enough to win that fight. But I suppose that's over with now, and obviously you're concentrating on the 1st of April. But your concerns, which were in that fight, do you have concerns on that side going into this fight with Anthony Joshua on April the 1st? Yeah,
like I said, I just need to be protected in the ring. It needs to be fair. Like, I understand I'm not from here, you know. I understand this is hometown, but at the same time, shit, I could lose my life in there. So y'all letting people do all this rabbit stuff and illegal punches. Now, if I go down, me and my family assed out, you know. So that's all I ask for is fairness and protection in the ring. At least let me stay protected while I'm in there fighting. Don't make it one-sided like they did in the Dillian fight.
You said, in your opinion, you believe you won that fight easily. But from your own performance, from that basis, were you pleased with kind of how you performed throughout the 12 rounds?
Yeah, I worked a job. I was inactive. Like, I wasn't in the gym for months. So I did that in like 6 to 5 weeks, literally. We came here, I was jet lagged for like a week and a half. I could barely spar. I was looking shitty in the gym. But, you know, we put that together. We did that. I honestly felt like I won a fight with a top heavyweight world contender in fucking 5 to 6 weeks after being laid off for months, you know. So I just went back and trained harder, you know, surprise myself again, see what else I could do, you know. So I honestly felt like I fought a hell of a fight for the time that I had.
There was a carrot dangled in front of you prior to the Dillian Whyte fight, Eddie Hearn saying that, you know, if you win this fight, then you would get Anthony Joshua. So I suppose after that result that didn't go your way, this was the best case scenario that you got the Anthony Joshua fight anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the best case scenario for me. You know, it lets me stay at the top and keep fighting heavyweight contenders. You know, and he's a former world champion, so it's something I need under my belt.
We know obviously it takes 2 teams and 2 fighters to make the fight, but obviously, why do you think, from Anthony Joshua's team perspective, that you were the person that they had in mind for his kind of, which is perceived to be as a comeback fight after the double loss to Usyk?
Because they know I'll be a better fight than Dillian Whyte, and they know the people ain't want to see that, so that's what they call me. And then you got, who else I'm trying to think? It's a couple people kind of already scheduled, so with you being the top guy, like, who else you going to call out? You kind of, your options is kind of limited, so. You know, I think when his team went back to the drawing board, they was like, the Dillian situation not gonna work. You know, Eddie was getting a lot of slack from the English people about it, and so I think he would have lost money with that fight. Honestly, I don't think they would have. I don't think the streams or the revenue would have came for that fight. So I think that's why they went with me too. On the other side of it, because the people want to see it, they know people will tune in, people going to watch, you know, even though Anthony got probably majority of the fan base, but they still don't want to see him with no pushover fight.
This will be Anthony Joshua's, I think, his link up now with Derek James will be his 3rd trainer in his last 3 fights after Robert McCracken and then Robert Garcia and now Derek James. What does that tell you about kind of where Joshua is in his career? A little bit of uncertainty regarding his training situation where there has been 3 different trainers now.
I kind of don't know how to feel about that. Like I had my whole career I've been boxing since I was like 13. I had 2 trainers. One as an amateur and one like I had left town, moved back, and I got another trainer. And he been with me since I was like 17. So my relationship with trainers is probably different from his. You know, we try to work everything out. We get into it. We argue. We fight. We do all that shit. But we, at the end of the day, we figure out what works for us and how can we put the game plan together. Now, after a while, you having so many trainers, it's not the trainer. Like, you know what type of trainer you're going to before you go to him. You know what type of guy they is. You know what type of fighters they train. So why would you go to a guy just to leave him at the, you know, after the next fight? But you already knew who he was before you went to him. So I kind of don't understand that. It's either like, I won't say looking for excuses, but it kind of is in a way. So like, if I lose this fight, where you gonna say like, I was with these people, I just learned all this from these people, this didn't help me, I'm gonna go to another trainer. That's bullshit. Yeah, so I hope he finds somewhere where he can stay. I hope he find a trainer where he can stay and get a good trainer, get comfortable, because that shopping around like that's not gonna work. You having one camp and you ain't learning too much in that one camp, and just thinking like, oh, this is finna work for the next fight. So hopefully he gets it together for him.
Sorry, Anthony Joshua, after the first Alexander Usyk fight, took a lot of criticism from kind of the public about everyone's an expert, aren't they? They can always telling people, boxers, etc., what they should be doing, etc. And the common thing that was coming was that, you know, he should have used his attributes, his strengths, etc., his power and all that. But this is what the perception was after the first fight. We saw more of that in the rematch. But coming into this fight with you now, what kind of Anthony Joshua are you expecting on April the 1st?
I'm expecting him to try to be a bully. I think he's gonna try to dominate his will. He's trying to prove something to the world, you know. So I think he's gonna try to come at me, and I'm looking forward to that. Honestly, I want to see how tough he really is.
Will that suit your game more if he's that kind of older version that we used to see kind of 2 or 3 years ago for Anthony Joshua? Does that suit you?
He's gonna try to fight me. You know, I like to fight, so. Yeah, it's gonna suit me in a way. I'm gonna fight him a little bit, see how he acts to it, change up the game plan on him a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna help me a lot. If he wants to come fight instead of sit back and box, I love that. Yeah, it's easier to get hit when you want to fight. Yeah, so.
But people should make no mistake. You're not coming here to make up numbers. You're coming here to beat Anthony Joshua on April the 1st.
I'm trying to knock AJ out. You know, I know I probably ain't gonna get no fair shake over here, so. That's our mentality, kill.
Okay, you believe that if it goes to points, the distance rather than you believe that there will be a problem there?
I don't want to shit on nobody, but we kind of already been through that. We kind of just got through that situation.
You feel like you have to knock him out, pretty much?
Yeah, honestly, because I won the last fight on points. The CompuBox numbers say I outpunched him almost every round, but 4 rounds. So, and they gave him the fight. So, you know, it's like I'm in a position where I feel like, yes, I had to knock him out. Or dominate the whole fight, like extremely dominate the whole fight.
So it seems as both of you are going to have your camps out in the US, by the looks of it, yes.
Yeah, it's warm over there. It's warm over there right now. I need the heat. Yeah, so gonna have a camp in Florida. Yeah.
Okay, Jermaine, thank you very much for your time. April the 1st, I'm sure will come round very, very quickly. And yeah, the O2 is going to be some night. Obviously, you've not fought at the O2 before, but yeah, I'm sure anyone you ask, they probably label the O2 as the best venue for boxing in the country. So, yeah.
A lot of people's giving it praise. I still haven't seen the venue yet, so I'm just trying to see how big it is, how loud the boo's gonna be. I like to get booed a little bit. Really, that's it. I just, you know, once I'm in the ring, I'm in the ring. The outside don't matter. But before I get there, I do like some of the antics before I get in the ring, you know, like the booing and stuff. I don't know why, but, like, being the bad guy or, like, being booed at fights, it does something to me like an extreme rush of adrenaline. I can't explain it. I don't know why, but, yeah, I'm just ready to get in there and go.
I don't think you're going to get as booed as much as you think you are, to be honest with you. I don't think you're going to...
Probably not, because I gained some fans over here, so probably not. But I just know AJ got the majority, so I know how it is when you walk into somebody's backyard that everybody likes. Like, I thought Dillian had that type of respect over here, but he doesn't. Like, a lot of people was stopping me at places, like, knock him out, kick his ass, all type of stuff. It was crazy. I thought, like, he would have a little more respect over here, but a lot of people kind of don't like him over here, so... I know AJ got more of a fan base over here, so I'm expecting for them to be a little more. But who knows? We might walk into the same thing we walked into last time, with more support than we think. It was a little weird because when I stepped out, I expected to hear the boos, but I'm like, damn, I don't hear people trying to shake my hand and stuff. So, yeah, it was a little weird. But I expected to be like that for AJ fight. I might have to have my team boo me in the back before I get out there so I can hype myself up.
Okay, Jermaine, appreciate your time. Wish you the best of luck on April the 1st. Yes, at the O2 live on the Zone. Have you got anything else you'd like to say before we finish?
Just tune in, keep watching. I'm here. I'm shocking the world fight by fight. And, tune in. Don't miss the fireworks. Lights, camera, action is going down April 1st.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.